Hey guys, Mr. Woon here. I'm Mr. Woon, the Traffic Warden, and here I am at the West Coast Highway worksite. Location West Coast Highway, lamppost 60. Take a good look around the surrounding. We are basically on a highway. Speed limit is 70. Now you don't see any traffic, but that's because now is the lull period. It is basically heavy oncoming traffic. You see coming already. Fast approaching traffic. Going fast. With a lot of heavy vehicle in this direction from Jalan Buroh approaching from Jalan Buroh in the direction towards over there, Keppel Road, and also a lot of heavy traffic here on the opposite carriageway from this side here from Keppel Road in the direction towards Jalan Buroh. So basically the vehicle I'm trying to extricate safely to do a U-turn, safely do a U-turn over here. They have to stop at the white line. Stop at the white line here. Okay, basically the sign already says stop already. So they have to stop here and wait. The problem is they cannot see because of the blind spot. As you can see, the truck mounted attenuator, what we call a TMA, which serves as a safety buffer for us. At the buffer zone come shoulder tapering or upstream tapering of the work site, which is on lane 1. Lane 1, middle lane, left lane. So this is the right lane, the fast lane, middle lane and left lane. So lane 1 is the work site. So the taperings from there onwards. We start from there and the vehicle will approach very fast from a bend. They will come to here and merge to lane 2 and lane 3, basically middle lane and the left lane. So where the work site starts from there and then it cuts across, span across here, you see the yellow box. And my job is basically here. I'm supposed to station here to extricate U-turning vehicles safely by suspending oncoming traffic along the major arterial road here. So I'm basically playing the yellow box traffic police, one-man traffic police at the yellow box here. So my hand signals have to follow the gold standard highway code traffic police hand signal. Why? Because everything fall back on the highway code. Everything got to go back to highway code. Highway code is the gold standard. Once you use the gold standard highway code traffic police hand signal, nothing can go wrong. Nothing can go wrong. If driver don't understand hand signal, that is their problem. We can push it back to them and fault them, because why? We are doing it properly. We are doing the proper way and not coming up with our own version of the hand signal. Not my version, your version, his version, her version, by our gold standard highway code traffic police hand signal, which is absolutely imperative to use to control traffic. So now it's heavy traffic now. One vehicle want to do a U-turn, ask him to wait. Stop order issue. Okay, so there's also another truck turning, doing a U-turn. I got to hold them first. Sometimes there may be more vehicles piling up. Got to keep them waiting. The job is to wait at the stop line and comply to the stop order here. Only when it is safe to do so, then I will step out and extricate them to U-turn. When it is safe, because here the vehicle going very fast. You cannot suka stop traffic. Okay, now. So I'm basically using the highway code traffic police hand signal. All direction come to a stop. 12 o'clock, 12 noon, 3 p.m, 6 p.m, 9 p.m, 12, 3, 6, 9, all must come to a stop when I am extricating vehicle. So now no vehicle, I go back to my safety, I go inland. Now, as you can see just now, is heavy traffic. Now lull period. Now interspersed with lull period, but you see it's heavy traffic coming again. So fast approaching. So this highway is like that one. It's always got traffic, no traffic, got traffic, no traffic. It's interspersed with lull moments, lull period. Then suddenly both sides of the carriageway, this side and this side, suddenly have heavy traffic again. And it's usually fast moving, fast approaching, because this is a highway. Highway residential area, the road is always 3 lane and the speed limit is 70. So the vehicle from industrial area going to Keppel, and from Keppel that side coming back to Jalan Buroh is heavy traffic and heavy traffic, heavy vehicle, a lot of movement, very fast. We cannot simply anyhow suka stop traffic to allow for this kind of vehicle doing a U-turn. They have to stop first. So they have to stop first. This fella has to stop first. Waiting for a vehicle to clear that, I let him go. Another one approaching. Because they are approaching from far, but they are coming fast, I wouldn't want to stop them. I wait until the bus clear. Can you see or not? Because bus very dangerous. You cannot have suka stop bus. Okay, bus clear already, right? Okay, I have a total of 4 vehicles I do a U-turn for. You see, now no more vehicle already. So it's like that one. It's loud period, then heavy traffic. Loud period, heavy traffic interspersed between. Now when heavy traffic, you don't go and stop the vehicle. Priority give to them. Why? Because if you stop vehicle, behind can have accident. As you know, in Singapore context, vehicle they go very fast. When they approach a work site, they're supposed to slow down. But Singaporeans don't slow down. They go even faster. We flag them to slow down, they go even faster. Not only they go faster, they increase the speed. Right? They are also tailing each other very closely. They don't even have one vehicle length safety distance at all. They have no one car length or one vehicle length safety buffer distance. They just follow each other so closely, they tail and they go very fast. That's why it's not advisable to just suka stop traffic all of a sudden. Just by your traffic warden, you cannot anyhow suka just stop traffic. You have to wait for the traffic to simmer down and clear. When it's safe to do so, then you do that. Now you see heavy traffic again. Very fast. This kind of situation, you don't anyhow stop traffic. Another lorry. So wait for traffic to clear first, then we go out there. We also have to slow them down So I will flag them to slow down, like that, slow down. Especially when it's coming to red light already. These idiots daydreaming. So also I heard some of these fuckers, some of these fuckers, they just daydream. Daydream and then take up people's time. Stupid drivers, really. When you do traffic control, you'll be damn dulan because you face kind of a lot of idiotic driver, not paying attention, cannot read your hand signal, don't even know the highway code traffic police hand signal, then they come and be funny at you. So basically that's the situation here and then basically over here, this is as good as jaywalking already. If you cross here, it's as good as jaywalking. Despite that there is the center median divider for U-turn, despite that there's a traffic island divider here, it is not safe to cross here, despite that it is already more than 50 meters away from a traffic junction with a designated pedestrian crossing down there. Because it's really more than 50 meters, in theory it's not jaywalking, but in practice it is as good as jaywalking. It is jaywalking in practice because of the nature of the road. It's always heavy traffic approaching fast, 3 lanes, always on this side of the carriageway, and the other side of the carriageway you can see is fast approaching, 3 lanes, fast approaching traffic, heavy vehicle. To go across is as good as jaywalking already. So even though in theory 50 meters away from a junction is not jaywalking, right? But over here in this kind of situation, highway situation, speed limit 70, constant flow of traffic, heavy vehicle, is as good as jaywalking already. How you know it's 50 meters? You count the lamp post from the traffic junction. The traffic junction down there with my finger pointing, the green light, the traffic junction down there. The first lamp post to the second lamp post is about 25 to 30 meters. So the distance of 3 lampposts apart from the traffic junction 1, 2 and 3 is as good as 50 to 60 meters, typically 50 to 60 meter. So over here is already more than the 50 meter mark. So in theory it's not jaywalking. However, in practice it is jaywalking. In my opinion, practice is jaywalking in practice. Even though they have all this center median divider, traffic island divider for you to cross for your safety, it is still as good as jaywalking. Alright, usually after the 50 meter mark there should be a provision of an overhead bridge, underpass or center median dividers such as this, or the traffic island dividers for you to get across safely before you take another 3 lanes to cross over the other side. Now if you have to cross, I'm not recommending you cross this kind of highway like that, unless from far you can see very clearly. You see or not? Bo lang bo chia, all 3 lane, bo lang bo chia, no traffic. Or from far you can see long runway, long platform, long runway, long time for them to come near to you. You got ample time to get across 3 lanes. Provided in front got no blind spot, no obstruction. If there's blind spot obstruction, it's very dangerous. But if you can see very clearly bo lang bo chia, and then you cross, is at your own risk. So once you cross here, you reach the divider, you wait here on the traffic island divider, you wait here for your safety. You look across to there, again same thing, check your offside, near side, offside, near side, offside, near side. Make sure bo lang bo chia all the way. You can see enough runway, enough platform, enough time for you to get across 3 lanes to the other side, then you do so. If there's traffic approaching and it's approaching fast, you better not do it. You better not risk your life, and you better not sabotage other road users. You better comply and just make sure you don't cross. If you have to go across, you only do so when there's no traffic. Absolutely no traffic, then you cross. If there's traffic, may I suggest you go and use the traffic junction. Cross at the designated pedestrian crossing at the traffic junction there. You don't cross here. Okay, now this truck want to do a U-turn. I have to accommodate them here first. 3 vehicles want to do a U-turn, probably a 4th one also. So they got to stop. Got to wait for this side to clear first. Same thing, I'm not going to suka stop traffic. I will wait until it's clear. Enough platform, enough runway, enough time for them to for me to get out there and slow down and stop traffic for oncoming traffic approaching from afar. Or when there's no traffic, then I go on and extricate the U-turn vehicles. Now because his vehicle very long, he confirm will jackknife into the 3 lanes, so he has to adjust, topo, adjust. Now he adjusts already. Now this is our client truck, so he'll be going inside the worksite. To prevent oncoming traffic from causing an accident with our truck, I make sure I stand in the yellow box here to block off any oncoming traffic first until our client tipper truck is safely escorted into the worksite. As you can see now, into the worksite. Hook on already, okay. Then if there's traffic, I release traffic. No traffic is okay. So the situation is like that, and every time there will be idiots, they will jaywalk across here. They will use me as a safety buffer. They will stand behind me. Just as I stop traffic already on the 2 available free lanes, right? And I extricate the U-turning vehicles to U-turn here. They are going to cross in front of me, between me and the U-turning vehicles, which is damn bloody stupid. Or they'll cross behind me. But what if the vehicle behind me don't stop? What if he bypass me? He goes straight, then he will knock down and kill those stupid pedestrian or jaywalker. That's why I say already, jaywalker, they are very stupid one. They are all adult-sized pigeon brain. I see them, I want to scold them, How can don't scold? How can don't scold? If they die or get hurt when they pass through our worksite, this is our worksite. This entire section is our worksite. So if they get hurt here or die because of a stupid incident or accident that they caused themselves by jaywalking when there's oncoming traffic, I will have to write police report. I will have to attend a court session, and I will have to explain to the judge why this kind of thing can happen. Also now heavy traffic, I need to slow down the vehicle, slow down, especially they're going very fast. Flag them to slow down. Use your palm movement, flag up and down, slow down. Okay, slow down. Now, when traffic comes to a standstill just before the yellow box, nobody is supposed to occupy the yellow box. So they are supposed to stop there. Correct, they're supposed to stop there before the yellow box. That is if traffic in front already come to a standstill. Okay, so now nobody is supposed to move forward because this yellow box must be free in order for any U-turning vehicle to come in. Then I can stop the traffic here, then I can safely extricate the U-turning vehicle to come in this way safely without getting into accident. The problem is there will always be riders weaving in and out from blind spots. They will weave in and out, then they will come on from here when they didn't know that I'm here, standing here in the blind spot, and then accidents like this can happen. Stop.
1 minute.
Where? Huh? Your lorry want to go? So I let this side clear first, then your lorry go. After here, then your lorry go. Okay, so now the client truck want to go. I need to stop this side of the vehicle first. Let this side clear first. So I apply the all stop sign. Traffic police signal 12639 all stop. 12639 all stop. Wait until the vehicle all clear. Is it out? That's the problem. Sometimes I really don't like these stupid workers. I don't know what they're doing. Their communication is very poor. I don't know what they want. I thought he's telling me that the truck is going to go out. I don't see any truck going out. And then he asked me to now release the vehicle or whatever. So that's the problem with all these workers. We also have a headache working with them. Big problem working with them because these people are very problematic also. Communication issue. But whatever it is, right, as long as end of the day there's no accident. Most important must have no accident. Because I'm deployed here to control traffic, I have to make sure zero accident. Zero accident, nobody get hurt. So this fella now got to stop. Okay, issue a stop order. Wait until traffic here come to a standstill. Okay, after this lorry. Okay, fill the gap until the yellow box be in front of the yellow box. Can only accommodate one more only. Stop. A lot of drivers like to gay kiang one. They don't know anything. Also now stop me in front, just nice. No more vehicle in front already. All got to wait behind the yellow box. If they want to move forward, then they totally do not remember the theory, which is they are not supposed to actually obstruct the yellow box. Because it will be a composition fine of $100 for light vehicle or heavy vehicle $150 for obstructing the yellow box. Okay, so now traffic light signal green ready, right? Step aside, let them go. So basically, my role here is very simple. Make sure no accident. Slow down the vehicle. Flag oncoming traffic to slow down. Basically slow down like that. Oncoming traffic. And then if any U-turning vehicle, I need to make sure it's safe to extricate them out of here. That is only when there is no vehicle, then I release. Or vehicles far, approaching from afar. Go. Hurry up. Approaching from afar, then I will slow them down. I'll step out and give the signal. Either amber, change to red, or all come to a stop. The universal hand sign, 12639 all stop. Where I put my two hands up with the palmer side of the palm facing outwards. So now basically just slow down the oncoming traffic. Oncoming, slow down. Why? You go too fast, what happen? Later you skid, later you langgar into our work zone, you crash into our barrier, you kill the worker, damage to property, loss of life. Who answer? I answer, or you want to answer? You want to answer or I answer for you? This question I need to ask you. As a driver, you are supposed to slow down. When you see a work zone is in the highway code, you're supposed to slow down and listen to our instruction to stop. Stop is stop, go is go. There's no in between. When we ask you stop, you stop. When we ask you go, you go. When we're overriding, we ask you go, you go. When we're overriding traffic to clear the jam, you go. You don't waste time down there. You don't make the whole world wait for you because we are holding up traffic. So you go when I ask you to go. You don't hold up traffic. So when I ask you to go, you go. When I say stop, you stop. When I say wait, you wait. When I say pause, you pause. When I ask you to follow a particular line of traffic, you follow a particular line of traffic. As a pedestrian, if you're not allowed to jaywalk here, you cannot jaywalk here. I give you the lawful direction not to jaywalk here under 1201B. You are not supposed to cross here. In the yellow marks, you don't cross here. You cross here, you get into an accident, you die. I have to answer for you. Huh? I have to answer to your parents, to your family. No way, right? I have to go to court and answer to a judge. No. I have to write a police report for you. Ridiculous. So you don't anyhow jaywalk. A lot of stupid people, no? You see this kind of traffic so heavy, all the heavy vehicle, and you want to jaywalk here. How stupid can you be, right? Huh? Slow down. You see this kind of thing. If let's say all this truck carrying on load that's unsecure and the thing topple and fall and hit you as you jaywalking, I think you really deserve it already. Also over here, no jaywalking is very dangerous. Those who want to jaywalk, despite we tell them already, we give the lawful advice not to jaywalk here, not to cross here, but to use the pedestrian crossing in front, or only cross when it is safe to do so. That is when there is no traffic at all. From far you can see there's clearly no traffic. You want to take the risk, you cross on your own, that's fine. But not when there's traffic here, heavy traffic, and I say don't cross and you still cross. This kind of people damn bloody stupid. This kind is what we call adult size pigeon brain. Adult size pigeon brain, idiots. Adult sized pigeon brain jaywalker with supreme idiocy. All these stupid people. Adult sized pigeon brain jaywalker with supreme idiocy. So as you can see, despite the loud moments, it is always filled with constant traffic always have a lot of traffic. Suddenly I have traffic, suddenly no traffic, then suddenly I have traffic again. When traffic is heavy traffic, it's fast approaching from the bend from afar, because it's a highway, the speed limit is 70, it's going very fast. And a lot of heavy vehicles on both sides of the carriageway, this way to Keppel Road and from Keppel Road to Tanjong, from Keppel Road to this Jalan Buroh, because of the industrial area, all this. And the heavy vehicle also, they are going from this direction to Keppel Road and to this Harbour Drive there, West Coast Highway Harbour Drive there. So this is this one very crucial lah. You need one man here to play the one man TP to jaga the safety of everyone, all the life, manage life on the road. Life is very precious, so we have to do our part to play the role of a one man TP lah.